So here we go. Welcome back to Martha is Dead. So in this episode, there's a lot of explaining that I have to do, and this is going to be the final episode. So I hope y'all are ready for a lot to happen. I mean, there's not going to be a lot to happen, but a lot of information is going to be coming y'all's way. I did a little bit of research, and by research, I just mean I watched a couple of videos explaining some of the things that are going on in the story, or at least some theories on what's going on. And I kind of look back over the story just in general. So yeah, we're gonna be looking at all that. I also had the opportunity to go back in and look at the picture that Julia took of Martha lying in the casket with the fetus.
Yes, I can do
That
this.
was interesting,
Okay,
but
give us some.
it gave a
I
little
will
remark.
return to you, Martha. Together we will sort out everything. Just you and I.
And so I will share that with y'all, and I think it's just kind of some cool information to have. But without further ado, we're going to hop into this portion of the game. We're going to be doing like the dollhouse. This is kind of like her going back and remembering everything um, early on in her childhood. Just let y'all experience
Mummy
it
nearly
firsthand.
died giving birth to me. This is what remains in my memory of my mother's, nanny's, and father's stories. I remember little to nothing of my childhood at home. I have to try, though. Maybe the important events I should know are right there.
Okay, so with this, I'm going to kind of give like little details, hopefully not too much, just to help kind of explain where my mind is, because I'm not going to say that this is right. I'm not going to say this is 100% how things were supposed to be interpreted. I think there's a lot of different views, but in this scene, this is going to explain something that I think is really important to the mental health of Julia and Martha. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
How are you, madam?
I don't think she's well. She about to give birth. That
I
junk is
feel a
not.
sharp pain.
Yeah, that thing is not pleasant.
Do you need anything?
Maybe to get the baby out.
I can feel it. The time has come.
Okay, let's open the windows. Get some air in here. No one she all funkified. You want towel on your head? Oh, this is just so you don't make a mess. Never mind. Towel ain't for your head. All right, everything's ready.
Everything
Plop
is
that thing
ready.
out.
Help! Something is wrong. Help! Irene is not well.
Why y'all calling Eric in here? 90% of the time, y'all ever seen whatchamacallit? Are we there yet? Daddy comes in the room, he just gonna pass out.
How are you, honey? I'm getting weaker and weaker.
Yeah, you better call Doc. Hey Doc, I'm gonna need some
Doctor,
some of that medicine.
Irena is sick.
I love the peaceful music they got going on in the background. I'm actually
Don't
pretty sure I
worry,
got copyrighted
Irene.
for the
The
music
pain
as
you
well.
feel is natural.
Which isn't a big deal to me, obviously, but
Push,
or at
Irene,
least not at this point
push.
in time. Give birth. There you go. That baby look like Patrick.
The baby
you
is
mad?
born.
Yeah, why? Cause I can't see my forehead.
I feel sick. I feel myself wasting away. It's going to be okay.
It's gonna be okay. Yeah, quit feeling bad about yourself.
Mummy. She has suffered so much. I have hurt her so much ever since I was born.
So, okay, so here it is. Seeing like how there was just one baby that was given birth to right there, and the fact that this is Martha, as a child playing with her dog. I kind of suspect somebody's all in one person's head.
Mummy, I'm hungry. That's enough! Go to your room!
She's just trying to dip with the
Get
balloon.
out of my sight! I can stand you no longer!
There's no need to be so rude. Oh, I guess I gotta go this way. Alright, never mind.
How dare you! I will make you pay for that!
And this is it. This
My
is where it
hands
all
are not
began.
enough. You need to learn properly this time.
Sorry, it was an accident, Mummy.
Dumb.
Oh, this I hate watching this. Now, if you remember the Pervitin that I mentioned earlier, Pervitin is the drug that we saw throughout the
This is
game
just a game.
on
Is
pretty
it
much
only a
everybody's
game?
desk. It was
I believe
mainly
the
on
White
the
Lady
mothers.
said that my lost memories would return in the place of my happy childhood. This is the only place I have ever been truly happy. Are these my memories, then? Is this actually my life?
Sorry, Pervitin was all over the mom's area. It was everywhere around then. And it was actually in Julia's desk whenever you pulled out her notebook. I can't remember that exactly. But anyways, Pervitin is like, it later became meth. And obviously meth is not a very good drug for people who have psychotic illnesses. And so, long story short, if I'm not mistaken, the mom was on Pervitin. The mom obviously reacted way out of line there. And now that we see Martha having been beaten and Martha kind of going silent, Julia's now in the picture.
What's up? Did Julia make you cry? Don't cry, my love. You know Mummy loves you.
That is such a change of emotions. I don't know what to do
Julia,
with all
play
this.
with your sister. Martha, don't you want to play with your sister? Can we play patty cake?
I love you, Mommy.
I love you, Mummy. Stop making up these stories.
Wait, what stories? I don't know why we're doing this, but okay, that looks like the only option.
What are you doing? Are you crazy?
Just a little.
I'm angry with you.
Yeah, you didn't say you love her
I
back.
will beat manners into you, you stupid little girl.
Do you know what happened the last time you beat the manners into somebody?
Come with me now.
This is such a horrible household to live in.
Sorry, Mummy. I'm so sorry. Come with me. I will put you in your place, girl.
Bro, how you gonna tie down a child to a chair like that?
Sorry, Mummy. I won't do it anymore. I promise. Too late. These false tears won't help you.
Oh.
Stay still.
I also don't know how to react. Other than saying stuff like this is horrible.
Help!
Fido to the rescue. There we go. Way to break the tension, Fido. Wait, what? What are we doing with the dog?
Now I'll make you want to bark.
No, please stop that.
Leave my dog alone!
Can we do anything else with the dog? No, why do we have to kill the dog?
There's no point screaming, stupid girl.
I'll skip over it for you dog lovers.
No, Mummy, please.
Oh my
Sure.
gosh, this is
Now
horrible.
I'll show you how insane I am.
Bro,
Help, Daddy, help!
this is not really... This is horrible. Why is this
Screaming
game the
won't
way that
work.
it is?
Your father is not here like usual.
Oh my... Oh, this is the only thing they're gonna give me.
Eat it.
Don't do it. Bro, there's a bone sticking out of there. How's she gonna eat it? Like,
Eat.
I shouldn't even start with that. I should start with the fact that it's a dog, but...
I won't eat him.
Oh my gosh, this game.
I said eat.
It's... Yeah, okay. Add on my game
Beginning
right
to
there.
remember, but I was
That
so
cut.
scared to remember too much, especially all at once. I didn't have time to guess exactly what happened. It was making me too upset.
Wait, okay. what are
Pulling
we
out
doing?
those memories was like trying to pull out a tooth on your own.
Oh, well, you don't have any more teeth, remember?
Almost impossible, and far too painful. The White Lady told me that the church is a safe place and home to its children.
Mm-hmm.
Don Attilio, my priest. I have to talk to him. I have to call him on the telephone.
Okay, we're gonna call the priest in just a second, but first I just wanted to say, like, as you can see there, like, the mom was abusive. That was clear as day. The mom mentioned that she was sorry for being abusive. She said she wasn't herself. The Pervitin is more than likely the reason for that because she was on drugs from what, you know, the story has given us. And I think she took it one time too far, which led to Martha kind of creating her own, like, other person to deal with the emotional pain, and Martha just hid behind it. I know it sounds weird. It's like, how can you hide behind the emotional pain if it's still like you being affected? But in her mind, it just worked for Martha, and I think that Julia and Martha are one and the same. It doesn't explain everything that happens in the story, but I feel like it explains quite a bit.
Don Attilio speaking. Who is it?
Father, help me. They're all dead. Daddy, Mummy, everyone.
Julia, come to me immediately. Don't stay alone. It's dangerous. Come to town. You can stay here with me and we can talk about everything. Okay?
Okay, Father, but first I want to play with my puppets for a while.
Julia, don't be silly. Come to church right away.
Julia, we just got done playing with your puppets. Wait, is she not? Oh, okay, never mind. I thought we were supposed to play with the dolls. All right, we're headed to the church. Well, I don't know if I've gotten to everything. I really, really hope I did, because there was just so much of the story and so much that I think I was just wrong about in the beginning. But hopefully I got to enough of it. Again, a lot of it is still left up to, like, just your interpretation. But y'all let me know what y'all think about it, how y'all felt about this game so far. And we're about to finish it up. And I can't turn the bike. There we go.
Those boys, they had all been killed and it was my fault. They were my age, and a few of them were our friends. I didn't think it would go like that, but wasn't it obvious, really? What was I actually expecting? I felt like a coward. But what could I have done? Should I have betrayed my father? I loved my father, but I also loved my friend Lapo. Which side was I on? I just listened to my heart. I thought it was the right thing to do. But instead, it was the worst thing I could have done.
Yeah, no, she didn't listen to her heart. I just completely forgot to go looking for the cable. I didn't understand exactly how this game worked. There were so the pictures that I could have gone and taken, like, of the infrareds and all those things, I did not do it all. I'm pretty sure all we can do here is go into the church. And I'm going to stay away from this generator because that is loud as hell. But I didn't help the partisans at all. I'm assuming that's what she was referencing. But, you know, you can go watch somebody else if you want to see that outcome. This outcome, we were lazy. This
Once
is...
I crossed
ooh.
that threshold, I completely lost touch with reality.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah, I couldn't
around me
tell.
had died while I survived everything.
And became puppets? Oh, that was lag. Hear ye, hear ye. Come on, come on. Why are you so short? Your upper body is so much bigger in comparison. Why is your lower body, like, are you not on your knees? No. I'll pray for you. Anyways. Off to a new land. We're going to Narnia. I really shouldn't be making jokes. This is so depressing.
I don't remember how things
Yeah.
went. I just remember a big light and then photographs were being taken of me. There was a man dressed in white, a doctor, I presume. He was asking me questions, but I didn't understand what he was actually asking me. He wrote something on a piece of paper and then 2 nurses led me away. I was in the mental asylum. Some women were talking to themselves, others cried. Some were even covered in their own filth. Others were violent and tried to hurt themselves any way possible. They started to give me injections. What they gave me made my whole body shake. I broke my vertebrae and an ankle.
That's horrible.
I think it was called cardiazole or something like that. My body was like a fire that didn't want to be put out. When it appeared to be quenched, it would come back, even stronger than before. In the end, though, they won.
Oh,
There was
these have
no
2
longer
faces.
any need for therapy.
Have they all had 2 faces?
Something inside of me had died. But nevertheless, I insisted on carrying along this painful journey.
Wait,
I was
all of these
stronger
have
than
had
I
2
could
faces?
ever have imagined.
I didn't notice that up front. I don't really know what this is like supposed to be depicting, but wow. It's definitely sending a message. This is a sad story. This is really, really sad. I mean, no matter what you want to claim is the correct point of view or anything like that, all of this is just like Martha, Julia, both of them, if they're more than one, they had a rough life. And even though it's just a game, it's still really, really sad. And now she's just seeing herself as like a doll that has no control, I'm guessing.
Who are you? Wait, wait. I want answers. Don't go away. Talk to me about Martha, please.
Wait, I'm assuming that this is she's just talking just so it's easier for us to understand. But it's the mirror, or the reflection. Martha is dead, I am Martha. Martha does not exist. I think, truth be told, she is Martha. But I also think that
Martha is dead.
I
I
think Martha's
killed her
dead.
to take possession of her life. I will never find peace for what I have done. I feared that would be the case.
I feel like Martha
what
is
about
being
Mummy?
replaced by Julia. Oh, I don't know. She's probably
Mummy is
dead
dead.
too.
Nobody knows that better than I do, unfortunately. It's useless to try and deceive ourselves. Did I do what I think I've done?
I don't know. Oh, there's so many questions that I have no
Yes,
answers.
damn it. It really happened. I cut her into pieces and buried her under the bridge. God, all that blood. My
Wait, so
God,
for real?
I knew it. What about Daddy? The soldiers? Did that really happen?
I don't know. I mean, the dad was never around, the house was torn up, but like, did that really happen?
If I think back to that moment, everything is muddled. I do not know how to answer. No answer is perhaps the most painful answer. What about Nanny?
Yeah, she died. She gone. She got blown up.
Poor Nanny. She really had nothing to do with it. But she died in our villa due to the bombings. We saved ourselves for some time by taking refuge at her house. Privileges for being rich. Feelings don't count for much, though. My poor Nanny. I'm afraid to ask about Lapo.
Oh, you don't want to know about him. Lapo's feet met a claymore. We'll just put it that way. Lapo doesn't exist. Why would that even be an option? I can't think of a scenario where Lapo is just a figment of the imagination.
Lapo is dead. He was blown up by a landmine. He got into trouble and paid with his life. My dear friend. Poor boy. Just as I remembered, unfortunately. One last question. The pregnancy?
Okay. I actually... Here's more information that I actually haven't mentioned. When Julia woke up in the bed, I said something about it being her period or whatever. I think that was just a miscarriage. And I realized I was just an idiot for saying that it was a period, but maybe they were both... whether or not Martha was another person or not, technically they were both pregnant.
I was pregnant, but then I had a miscarriage. So much blood that morning.
Yep, it was.
And my mind decided that things had gone differently. Who knows what else I was hiding. That's enough now. All of these questions are pointless, aren't they? It's all inside of us. We just need to turn the mirror.
I wouldn't say it's
Is it
pointless.
not all just the reflection of an unknowable existence? Nothing more than a puppet show.
Oh, that's depressing. I can relate sometimes, but that's depressing.
Ready for everything with open arms. Even ready to kill.
Okay, we gotta keep turning the mirror. So those are kind of like my thoughts, y'all.
Legs always ready to run.
I'm not gonna say I was right on any of them, but with the information that I have and that I can recall, I was led to believe all those things. You know, Martha is
The
dead.
womb that conceived in sin.
Maybe it's more figurative, but she's still dead to me. And I think Julia is just like the replacing conscience. I don't know how you want to explain that, but
Lastly, the mind. To
all of it
protect
left her
us,
broken.
It has turned us into monsters. Either way,
And
we
that's-
cannot live like this, can we?
that is
I'll
rough.
take care of it. I don't need to worry. I'll try to sleep if I can. I've got this.
Well, what's going... Oh, that's nice. So I'm gonna go with this means that she's lost all control. She's just letting loose. See, she still even got the Martha medallion, which that would explain why, like, it was Martha on both. No, don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Is this her?
On the 26th of July, San Casciano was bombed and the church was destroyed. But I was not there then. I was already in the asylum. Once again, stubbornly, I was not dead.
Her teeth are shattered, her face
The bombs hadn't killed me,
scarred.
and I had also survived myself. The most absurd test and the hardest one. The war ended some time ago now, both out there and inside of me.
Wait,
I was on the wrong side of the gate, but now I can turn the page.
so do you have the answers for us?
Life is opening its doors again, isn't it? If I hadn't been so lucky to survive myself, I would have thrown everything away. We think that danger is all around us, ready to attack. But the most devious and misleading dangers are the ones that are inside of us. They grow without us realizing. They make us suffer, remain confused, and remove our self-respect. I would have wanted to ask for help, but I was alone. This is my story. Thank you for being here, for listening to me. Now I'm ready to leave. How long will it take to get home?
Wait, what does that question mean? Oh my gosh. I really can't tell if that question was like figurative or literal. That was a great game. That was a phenomenal game. And an even better story. I'm gonna kind of let this roll through. Hopefully this is, good for somebody. And whenever we get to the end credits, I'll kind of give a little bit of a review. I really appreciate it if y'all stuck around and watched all the way to the end. I don't think there were too many episodes. I think it was like 5 or 6, and each episode had a lot going on. Honestly, I really changed my perspective from beginning to end on what I thought was going on, and I don't think it necessarily matters exactly what happened. I think that there's a lot for like you as an individual to decide, me as an individual, but as a game it was great. As a story it was phenomenal, and I hope y'all really enjoyed it. I also hope that there's some good takeaways for y'all. There are videos out there for y'all to go and really get all of the background details if you want to. I'm unfortunately not going to be providing all of that, but I will be saying that if you do have anything going on in your real life, and it's rough and whatever it is that's going on, I really am praying for y'all. I hope things are going well for y'all and that y'all make it through it, because life does suck at times, and this is a rather exaggerated story. Sometimes it doesn't require all those things to go wrong for you to just be sad. Sometimes it's just a couple of little things, and maybe not everybody understands it. I'm not gonna say that I understand it, but I hope that y'all make an effort to reach out to somebody, whether it's somebody close, whether it's a website, a phone, number, whatever it is, y'all, reach out to somebody before you make a decision. And I just pray that it gets better for y'all. But anyways, that is Martha is Dead. Again, I really hope y'all enjoyed experiencing that with me. And, as always, leave any feedback in the comments, all that stuff. And I hope to see y'all